Hey, so if you follow Magicraft, you will know that an update just came out. I thought we would go over some specific things. If you want to learn more about the new content, the Dave the Diver collaboration, the new set, the new relics, the new bosses, go and watch the video that I just posted of my first interaction. It's a complete run. You'll see all the bosses, you'll see all the new content, and you'll see a little bit of theory crafting. We'll get into more of that. I think my next actual Magicraft episode, I'm gonna get this Halloween set so that you guys can see it in case you don't want to get it yourself, because I feel like I've gotten so much out of Magicraft that I'm okay giving them an extra like $2 USD for the Halloween set. That seems fun. This seems fine to me. What I want to talk about today is game performance optimization. The reason that the update took an entire year is because they went from mono behavior to dots, which basically means instead of a point to point to point to point, this happens, so this happens, so this happens, so this happens. Now it's this happens, so these things happen, so these things happen. So it's like instead of point to point, now it's point to points, right? Much more stable, runs much better. Visual effects have been enhanced, improved collision handling for summon entities. I actually tested it out myself. You'll see some footage of that later on. Temporarily removed giant troll and high pressure stream. That's interesting. They will be reintroduced after optimization. It's so cool. It's so cool. It looks a lot cleaner. It runs a lot cleaner. I already did a full run. So let's talk about other optimizations. They actually improved combat text and removed that immunity text whenever Reaper's Mask would not hit on bosses. So that's lovely. That's helpful. There was a minor art adjustment to some stuff. The camp looks a lot prettier. Bella has changed an outfit. Don't really care about that. There's some UI confirmation and spell stuff. Scarecrow key interaction is better. There were tweaks to stuff. Other adjustments, they removed 2 useless potions, Pure Caster Oil and Illusion Potion. I'm happy about that. I mean, it's sad that we're losing something fun and pretty, but I think it is better for the pool of potions to be a little more useful. Now, the Illusion Potion was always fun, but actually, the new character Dave, you can actually slow down time. It's a bit of I think it's a bug, but you can hold down space and time will forever be slowed. So you can take your time reacting to things. But obviously, I think that the Dave the Diver set is very fun. But unfortunately, I think the potion character is still the strongest. Some curses were also removed. And you can't get the achievement for getting super high damage in the training room anymore, which is honestly, haha, get owned. Sorry. Arcane Barrier got a buff from 200 to 400 plus max mana, more blockage, and, well, a little less damage, but that's fine. That's understandable, honestly. Magic Vine actually got a debuff, but the max mana actually got a it's more natural of a curve now. It's almost like they just made both of them equal rather than super increasing the mana regen and slightly less increasing the max mana. It looks like on the low end it's stronger and on the high end it's weaker. And then mana regen is overall weaker. So that's interesting. Arcane Explosion got a buff. Ray of Disintegration got a buff, both damage buffs. I like it. I'm happy about it. Adava, the upgrade requirement actually got lowered. That's cool. That's fine. I'm honestly of the opinion that it should be even lower, but I mean, if you're getting it early enough, then 100, 200 is not that bad. Frost Crystal changed to common, Echo changed to common. I'm really excited about this change right here specifically because it means whenever you're banning rares, you actually don't have to ban as many rares to get a good pool. And then honestly, rerolling commons isn't that expensive anyways. So that's neat. That's really cool. I'm happy about that. And with no high pressure stream and no troll, now is like the perfect time for good bans. The only issue with that is it seems like duets damage stacking got removed. So that'll be an issue for speedrunners. We'll have to find something new to do. But the last thing I want to talk about is the game performance optimization, and you'll actually be seeing that in just a moment, but I'm going to cut it over to myself because I have some footage for you. The Dave the Diver update added a major overhaul to the system. I'm not really an expert on any of this, so if you want to know more, I suggest researching the difference between a mono-behavior game system to a DOTS or a data-oriented technology stack. If you want to read through any of this, feel free to pause, but basically we could just consider it a performance upgrade. As you can see, there are a couple examples. I'm not really keen on these. Okay, so the butterfly one is very helpful, but I think we could do better on our own. So I have some footage here. On the left, you can see the old version, and on the right, you can see the new version. I did 3 builds. Pay attention to the frame rate in the bottom right of each screen. I'm sorry it's a little small. You'll notice I'm able to lower the FPS to a pretty high extent where the projectiles start to stack damage and we get the massive damage spikes. On the right, you'll see the opposite, honestly. It seems like the devs completely fixed wisps. I was unable to reach a lag point using the same build as before. With Black Hole, it seems like you could still get a reasonable damage spike thanks to how Black Hole interacts with Blast Surge. You know, Black Hole Plus and Black Hole Plus Plus increase size with duration, which makes a laggier projectile and increases damage thanks to the Blast Surge damage increase and size reduction formula. It's neat. Another lag build that was suggested to me was the Hive Summon spell. You can create intense projectile lag using Indomitable, Parasite, and a low cooldown high mana setup. I don't think I fully understood, but this is where I was intentionally trying to crash the new system here at the end. I used the book stacking. The book stacking, it always seems like it's going to crash a game. I'm sure you saw in the examples that were provided that they really, really improved not only the stacking of the units, but also the performance of all of those units being in the same area. But I'll tell you, I lowered the frame rate basically to 1, but it did not crash. If you do your own testing, let me know what you find out in the comments. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm really excited for this update. I hope you all are. You know, I was editing that and I realized that I wasn't satisfied with my attempts at crashing the game. So I sat down and I worked on a little something. We have energy save. You know, we could probably actually drop a few of the, I don't know, hold on. 6, 15. Okay, never mind. We need all 4. So I just want to crash the game. So we have a no cooldown, low cost, very fast, a scattered rainbow, that dazzling fireworks into a hover, fall, rebound, multi-shot, butterfly plus. So we have 25 casts from this multi-shot. We have 35 casts from this rainbow. So 35 times 25 is big number. What is that? Like 1,000, something like that? 350 plus 350 plus 175. Yeah, like 1,000. Let's see. Click once. Okay, my 1 click was multiple clicks. That's so pretty. Look at that. Okay, I don't know how well you guys can see the FPS, so I'm going to tell you what it goes down to. It dropped to 3 for a second there, so this might be it. All right, I'm going to post up in my normal spot. I'm just going to hold it down for a moment, and we'll see what happens. And I just let go. It actually did better when I held it down. That's wild. How is it? I wonder what they've done. I went down to 1 there for a second. So now I'm just holding it down. Are we getting like the lag buildup? So the problem is it doesn't seem like they want to land where they're supposed to land. I wonder if I need to just do a little something. We're not going for damage. We're just going for crash the game by making everything stack up. So let's do some automatic navigate, shall we? Let's see how that feels. Oh my, there it is. 1 FPS. Oh, we have super butterfly circles. Okay, I'm letting go. Is that a new lag stacking? Is that the only way to get lag stacking now? If I drop some damage on there, are we going to get some high numbers? Blast Surge. I'm holding it down. Does it look like it's stacking? I honestly can't tell. I mean, we're getting a couple million in damage and the game isn't crashing, which are both very impressive things. Wow, it actually figured out how to deal with that pretty quickly. That's impressive. So, what if we put the hover back here and make them stack up? Is that any better? Oh yeah, I think we're gonna be able to get high numbers just by stacking butterflies. Is that what I should do? Hold on, it's definitely having some struggle issues now because of the sheer amount of butterflies that are coming out every time the rainbow goes away. Do we finally get a crash? It's so pretty. Oh, okay, I'm letting go of the button. I only just now let go of the button. I was holding it down to see if we could crash. I think it's actually going to be able to handle this, which is wild. It's so wild. Why is it so good now? If you understand how this coding logic works, like what the change they did was, put it in the comments and type it like I'm a 2-year-old. Explain this to me. Is it like I thought? Is it like it's no longer a linear system? Now it's a like tree branch system. Is that a good way to put it? Did we crash? I don't see an FPS counter. Okay. I don't remember how long ago I unclicked. Imagine it crashes my PC. That would be hilarious. Do I wait for it to respond? I kind of want to wait. We're gonna give it a second, but I think I killed it. I knew I'd be able to figure out a way to. Oh, is it back? There's no way. I think we gotta let it die, unfortunately. Wow, we did it! Oh, there's my home screen. If you know who that is, let me know in the comments. That'd be very. There's only. I think there might be one or two of you who might know who this is. I'll give you a hint. It's a YouTuber. Name starts with an A. Somebody that I've collaborated with before. But thank you all so much for watching that. Whatever that was. We finally crashed the game. It only took me a little bit of butterfly, which, as we all know, was the old way to crash the game. So the system's a lot better, but there's definitely still some optimization that could happen, it seems. Or maybe games aren't meant to make that many butterflies. I don't know the answer. Y'all let me know. I'll talk to you next time. See ya.